Hello and welcome to the BMC Quick Course series. In this quick course, I will describe how you can implement mass changes to DB2 objects quickly and easily. Using these techniques, you can save a lot of time and prevent potentially costly errors. The CM Pilot component of BMC Change Manager for DB2 provides powerful data manipulation language, or DML, that enables you to make changes to multiple DB2 objects using simple update statements, define the scope for Change Manager, changes where using a where clause instead of searching the catalog manually, like multiple objects, drop objects, make the same kind of changes for multiple locations. DML essentially makes the changes as a batch job. It reduces errors and ensures integrity by having DB2 find all the objects and by making the changes consistently for each object. When you manage thousands or millions of objects, how do you determine which objects need to be changed? And after you determine which objects need to be migrated, updated, copied, or dropped, how do you start the long, arduous task of making those changes? Now imagine making that change to 500 objects and executing these steps 500 separate times. Wouldn't it be easier to write a script to change one object and then let the script change all of the related objects? How much time, effort, and money could you save? This is exactly what CM Pilot does. It discovers each related object, updates the objects, migrates the objects, likes the objects, and drops the objects. First, you create the DML. This DML will find columns named ProJNR in tables created that were created by user ID dem and change the column names to project_number. Change Manager provides several examples in the control PDS that you can use to make certain changes immediately. You can find samples to help you manage an ERP environment, update objects to exploit new DB2 features, and convert to universal table spaces. After you create the DML, import it into a work ID in Change Manager. On the Change Manager main menu, select Work ID and press Enter. On the Work ID action menu, type the name of the work ID and select Import DML to a work ID. Press Enter and the Import Interface panel is displayed. Enter 3 for DML in the Source Type field and press Enter. Notice in the upper right-hand corner, the work ID was added. On the Import JCL Processing Interface panel, specify the file to use as input and run the job. Here we go into the Work ID specification panel and select the Changed Objects list to see the specific objects affected by the imported DML. You can fine-tune the list by excluding certain objects. Now run the analysis function to create a work list. Examine the work list and then submit it. It's that easy. Instead of spending hours to determine what to change, you can get the job done in minutes, and you can be sure that the changes are made correctly and with integrity. Thank you for your time. To learn more about Change Manager features, please visit the quick courses in the Change Manager series.